and welcome to the Safer Consumer Products Program's tutorial on how to submit a product removal intent or confirmation notification on CalSAFER. CalSAFER is the website maintained by the Department of Toxic Substances Control that serves as the information center for the regulatory activities of the Safer Consumer Products Program. Responsible entities such as manufacturers, importers, assemblers, or retailers who are responsible for complying with the SCP regulations can use CalSAFER to submit any of the notifications or reports associated with compliance. In this video, I will be walking you through how to submit a product removal intent notification on CalSAFER. The product removal confirmation notification is very similar to the steps shown in this video, so I will not be going through those steps separately. So once you are logged into the CalSAFER website, as you can see here, I'm logged in as responsible entity. Click on the submit icon here. And then here you should find your priority product notification that you previously submitted for your priority product. And this example uses this one right here. And then click on other options and then product removal intent, and also the product removal confirmation is here if you need that. But today we're doing product removal intent. And this will bring you to the start of the product removal intent submittal. So if you are a responsible entity that will remove your priority product from the stream of commerce in California, you may submit a product removal intent notification instead of conducting an alternatives analysis. If you have already removed your priority product, then you may go ahead and submit a product removal confirmation instead. Once you are on this page, please carefully read through all of the instructions and make sure you have also read the Safer Consumer Products regulations. Once you have done so, push continue. Next, on the Responsible Entity tab, fill in all of your information if it has not already been populated for you. Fill in the business type, and I'm going to select manufacturer. Make sure that all your information is correct, and then you can push save and continue. If you would like to save and complete the rest of your submittal at a later time, you can always press save and exit. I'm going to press save and continue to get to the next step. And this is the product chemicals tab here. And on this page, please select the product chemical combinations that you are choosing to include in this submittal. I'm going to select this one here and then continue. Next, on the Priority Product Details tab, make sure to read the blue box text for the instructions. And here you can add additional details to your products if needed by clicking on the product here. And then adding in the required details. So the intended and targeted customer bases, the intended uses and/or product categories, and all of the labeling information associated with the product. For demonstration, I will just include a SKU, but please add your labeling information as required by the regulations. Once you have finished, push save, product, and then save and continue. On the other REs section, enter in the company information for any known responsible entities of the priority product this notification is associated with. This information is needed should contacting the responsible entities become necessary to verify compliance, as well as to help identify the specific product that is the subject of the notification. Remember, a responsible entity can be a manufacturer, importer, assembler, or retailer of the priority product. Once you have completed filling in the information, push Save Entity. You may add more known entities by clicking the Add Other Known Entities button here. When you have finished adding all the other responsible entities, push Save and Continue. On the Product Retailer Information tab, read the blue box instructions and enter in the required information for the product retailer. If the retailer is a manufacturer sales outlet, you can check this box right here. Once complete, push Save Entity. To add another product retail entity, click the Add Product Retail Entity button here. Once you are done adding entities, push Save and Continue. On the Efforts to Cease California Distribution tab, Describe in the box the measures taken or that will be taken to provide information and/or cease fulfilling orders for the priority product in California. You can upload additional supporting documentation as necessary on the Supporting Documents tab. Once complete, push Save and Continue. On the Product Removal Intent tab, please read through the certification instructions, and once you have completed that, check the certification box and save and continue. On the Supporting Documents tab, if you have a supporting document that supports and validates your submittal, you can upload it here. You want to upload this document as a PDF and click this box right here if this document contains trade secret information. So for this example, I'm going to upload a supporting document, and you also have to give the document a title. For this example, let's say the document contains a trade secret, so I'm going to click this box as well. This will prompt you to upload a redacted version of your supporting document, which means that the trade secret information is redacted. This is so when DTSC publishes your submittal, this trade secret information will not be shared with the public. So I'm going to upload my redacted version of my supporting document, which will also be in a PDF format, and I have to give it a title as well. And then I'm going to save my documents. You are also able to upload additional documents by clicking on the Add Document button here. Once you've entered in all of your supporting documents, press Save and Continue. You only need to complete the Trade Secret Claims section if you selected that there is a trade secret claim associated with your submittal. Because our submittal contains a trade secret, I'm going to complete this step. First, make sure to read through the blue box instructions carefully. Select the redacted document from the drop-down here, then download the Trade Secret Claim Question and Answers document here. This will be a Word document, and then fill it out and save it, and make sure to save it as a PDF. Then you can upload it here. Again, make sure to title your document. There is also the option to add additional documents by checking the checkbox here. Otherwise, you can save your documents and then press Save and Continue. Now, on the Review tab, we are going to review the submittal carefully, making sure all of the information is filled in and correct, because once it is submitted, it cannot be edited. So let's look through all of the information, making sure it's correct. And once you are ready, push Save and Continue. Finally, on the Certification and Submit tab, officials at your entity must certify that the information in the submittal was prepared or compiled under their direction to ensure that the submitted information is true, accurate, and complete. These include the general counsel or other executive, officer, representative, and owner, and responsible person in charge of preparing information. The general counsel section here will only appear if you indicated there is trade secret information associated with this submittal. Each person can certify this by including signatures in the previously uploaded supporting document section or clicking the I certify checkbox and entering in their full name here. Please note that each person must be associated with your account. You can add users to your account by clicking on your user icon here, then going to Activities and navigating to your submittal. Once here, you can click on Add User to Activity. And here you can add a new user. Then you can fill in all of their information and send them an invitation to be added to your account. I'm not going to go through this for this video, but these are the steps to add a user to your activity. So I'm going to go back to my submittal by clicking on Activities and my Product Removal Intent, and then the Certification and Submit step. For this example, I'm going to check that the certification and signatures are included in all of the supporting documents. Once individuals have certified the accuracy and completeness of the information, you must enter the submitter and company information. You can pre-populate this by clicking on My Information here, making sure it's correct, and then you can pre-populate the company contact using this button here. Once complete, you can push Submit. Lastly, you will be notified that by clicking Yes, your submittal will be sent to DTSC for review and you will no longer be able to make any further changes. If no further changes are necessary, press Yes, and you will receive an email confirmation confirming your submission.